Hello, Cobrats, and welcome back to Mario & Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I'm TryclydeTamer, and I just realized I didn't need to go all back this way to save. Last time, we got into Peach's castle, kind of, just the outside garden courtyards of it all. And we fought Junker here after getting a lot of beans and getting our final Mario & Luigi attack piece special attack, Falling Star. Junker didn't really give us too hard of a time. And I think Midbus may have given a hard time after his defeat. Him being Junker, even though it might be just an it, or could be a her, you don't know. Or the pronouns it goes by is junk. But yeah, we see Bowser on the top screen being all suffering. Care to hear my Globin? Sure, tell me. Yeah, I just thought this would be something actually decent to hear. Blah blah, Fawful lives there. Try the emo Globin down below to tell you about all the other things. This pipe is worthless and broken. Oh, part of your body doesn't break like that. Hey, can you hear me? I need your advice. Ouch. Oh man, my back hurts. Back? You hear your back? I can't move at all. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Do something now. Do something. Please. Oh, for crying out loud, you were such a pain. No, I'm in such pain. So much that I am saying please as Bowser Koopa. Or even Morgan Koopa Sr., even though I don't think this is Morgan Koopa Sr. But anyway. Well, fancy meeting you here, Masters Mario and Luigi. Whatever brings you to a place like this, It's quite odd. For some reason, this place soothes my soul. It soothes the soul. It's a balm for the soul. Ho! I feel rather at home, like it's my very own room. Don't get the protelo. What's this you say? Bowser hurt his back? Oh, and you intend to heal it in this place? Now that you mention it, the floor here did just start to become rather hard. Giggity. Even though I'm a sir, man, I can't say that. No doubt Bowser's back, Hendry. It's the cause. This is quite the room to be within. Oh, indeed, quite right. This strange protrusion appeared only moments ago, as a matter of fact. I felt like there was something I wanted to say, but I didn't remember to say it. Shall we attempt to stimulate this spot? Tally-ho! Yeah, just stick it right on in between the cleavage protrusion. Rather too small an instrument to effect change, I'm afraid. Ho 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 ho. Perhaps I'd best simply leave you masters to it, I shall observe from a safe distance. I hereby cede leadership to Masters Mario and Luigi. Okay then. Simulate that protrusion with your utmost vim and vigor. Okay, we'll go to the Vim and Vigor factory. Valor up, Vigor up, Vim factory, partners in time. Ho ho! I dare say it's working. Yes, slowly working. And speaking of partners in time, Toadbert. Toadsworth by Boogity. I was looking for you. Ah, Master Toadbert. Rather a serendipitous time to arrive. Masters Mario and Luigi are drilling below as we speak. Oh, they're drilling something, alright. Or what? The back. No, not the back side. The back, period. This is a standard slow back stimulation operation. Really? That sounds fascinating by Boogity. You mind if I watch as it slowly works its magic? Be my guest. In my experience, it takes a long time to slowly stimulate the back. So how about we rest one's fingers, why not do that, and enjoy some tea, Some lunch tea, don't dump it in and make it get infected, this little area that we're protruding into. Ah, Toadsworth, your tea never fails to calm me down. Tea time is so restful. By Boogity. Quite right, tea time is for taking a break from all cares. Yeah, Toadsworth didn't need to say giggity because Toadbert says by Boogity. I shall set my alarm to alert us when Bowser's back heals. Until then, drink some hot tea, do some proper stretching, and let your cares melt off. One mustn't ever rush. A sonic rush is vital to reflect occasionally on whether one is overdoing whatever it is one is doing. Yes, take it slow. Indeed slow. Why not put the DS system down and take a short tea break? Okay, I'll put you down. Once Bowser's back is better, Toadsworth's alarm will ring. And your screen is slowly going down. Just to play happy tune music. But I have a dream. Or rather, Toadbert had a dream. He gave us a button combination when we talked to him before. The button combination, I believe, is A, B, X, Y, L, R, Y, X, B, A. There we go. It definitely did speed it up. So we could sit around if we wanted. It looked kind of phallic before it went way down, but it doesn't really look much better. But it's definitely speeding things up a little bit. Well, it's doing something. There we go. I think it did do that. It had been like a 1 or 2 minute wait, which I think is more time than I spent. Probably around 30 seconds, but oh well. It's worthwhile. Oh, my back! It's loosening up! Bowser would have liked a longer back massage, I bet, anyway. Oh yeah, baby! Limber as ever! So much that you gotta do your squats and stretches. Squat your Pleiades, quadriceps. Don't get too excited, you'll throw it out of whack again. I'll stretch if I wanna. I can leave my friends behind. Besides, I feel even better than I normally do. So much that I can dance. And if they don't dance, you can check this thing right out. I'm super flexible. I can do this now. I can do this now, rather, if it's the inflection. Mr. Mario, Mr. Luigi, I suspect that Bowser has learned the spike ball move. The what? Yes, by Boogity, by stimulating the spot, we made his muscle loose and incredibly limber. So now we can curl up into a spike ball? Correct, you simply switch to the action icon with R and activate it with X, and it's along with the ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-bum attack. Hey up there, how's that spike ball working out for you? Pretty well. Bowser's doing it on his own and enjoying it. So awesome! I just change action icons with R, then activate it with X. Alright, it's already set to like that with a ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum deal. Then you can curl up like that. You can simply roll around at the speed of Bowser, because he's not very fast, with your control movement keys. And then you can stick your spikes in that soft dirt so you can climb up them. We've seen quite a few places so far, well, not too many out, I would say, that you can go back and forth to get that all figured out with. Awesome, I'm so awesome, Bowser is. So, Chippy, where am I? Peach's Castle. Peach's Castle? Whoa, how'd I end up here? Listen, Peach is being held somewhere in the castle. I wanted to segue that a little better. The Dark Star is awakening. You need to find Princess Peach as fast as you can. You don't need to tell me that. I owe that Fawful big time. I'll get Peach back. So, off to Bowser mode. So how do I get inside? This junk heap reeks. Better use my new move to find out. Alright. I didn't want to do a haymaker and slide right into the junk stuff, but yeah. We don't get hurt by doing this, and if we try to bring ourselves up, Bowser's gonna get a little bit of pain as I scratch the side of my head. With a little weird flicky swipey thing. Oh yeah, footprint tracks, like we were at Black Beach. Bum bim, bum bim, bum bum bum. Even though I prefer the non-minor key stuff, just like bum 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 bum. There's a Sea of a Gunner remix of the whatever Beach and Dream Team sleep-related pun that has a lot of sounds like Oho Oasis. Oh man, we are low on HP, and I should probably be a little bit more careful than I am being, because I probably would have to redo stuff. But yeah, it did some damage the way we got things all figured out there, and I said we're going to do some Ba-Bomb Blitz. Actually, before we get way too crazy, we know that we must mash some buttons, because there is a blitty to get like that. We love ourselves some blitties, because the music, when you get them, makes you say I rule, and it goes ba-da-bam, ba-da-ba-da-bang. Let's try the same old thing. Okay, there we go. It's doing something different. Yeah, he's tried to do that. Maybe like wait, see if they parrot each other, except they're not. Maybe do some damages the longer you wait, and toss them out of the way. Bowser's pretty low on HP. You would think Fury mode would activate and go to Fury Road, but I'm gonna risk things. I'm gonna do Ba-Bomb Blitz now. Just align things properly. Oh man, I dread how the Brockmadam challenge is gonna go, because especially if stuff like that happens. Yeah, hackety hackety. Ooh, it's gonna be pretty bad. Okay, it kills you anyway. Is it going to do the Super Duper attack? Yes, it seems so. So is it only in the 3DS version, or is it not happening here in the DS version? The force field attack that these guys do. Because obviously it's been way too long with me normally playing the DS game, and I'm not practicing in the DS version as well. So are you going to let me sook you in for me to attack you as the bros Mario carry? And I don't need to... wow. I should have been faster. Aw man, it's recalling its body. Gotta show all the stops it's gonna do. Now I gotta redo it all. Don't want to risk myself too much. I mean, if you got too soon, Bowser would get up a little early, and you'd still be the one to dish out the damage to yourself. Surprised I'm doing these attacks well enough. Gotta be careful. Okay, it's just gonna do this. Making it easy enough and merciful upon me. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna defeat itself so I don't have to sook as the brothers, which it would just be an easy thing. Get it into Bowser mode, then do like a single jump attack, or even a lucky attack with the first hit would not take it down, or would take it down. And at least in the remake, what happens, happens. Even in the bad times, what happens, happens when this sees smiles. Become utterly refreshed with your stuff. Indeed I will, because I definitely would like to have been it and positive and ions, cat ions. Cats make you positive, and ants make you negative or something. But what was I saying? We can go down here, we can heal. And yeah, in the remake, you can fully execute an attack even if the first hit would have taken you down. Dream Shell. What is it that I have right now? The Armored Shell. So 40s. Okay, 130 versus 220. So it's definitely an upgrade to do. So might as well do it. Lucky Band, all this stuff right here. Glutton Ring, the one that we could have gotten from Sniffletwomp, but there's no need to do so. So yeah, obviously you don't have to go too broad. You can just get them in this certain location right here. Scratch a scratch card. The one we will scratch is going to be front and center, I guess. Instead of just turning it over in the remake. Only a 10% return, but still 240 coins. Let's make the video 240p for a second. Maybe add some weird effect just to diversify my editing of everything. Let's find a little something of stuff to sell. 50, 10, and 10. I don't know, man. Maybe something that's a less of an upgrade than I've gotten before. Like the PAL gloves right here. Ka-chow. About Blitties. Let's view our collected Blitties. Alright, we already have 3 that we need to turn in, which makes 5, 10. Yeah, we do have 12 now out of the 15. So you plan to bring him to me? In Peach's castle, it seems. Yes, indeed. We appear to have found many cute Blitties. When you have a moment, you must pay more of his subsidy gratitudes. But I'm gonna make you wait even longer, Brock Monsieur. And yeah, simply put, you can do that. Bowser keeps going, because I'm not holding anything on the control stuff right now. But this right here is a thing to travel with. I'm just gonna do a brief little exploration of the Potch Castle, though. Whoa, hello. That's not something I wasn't too prepared for. Bowser often goes, whoa, in the remake if you get a first strike, but if you normally go into the battle, he will still say showtime, because you wouldn't want to miss out on that. Well, it still wasn't too great. I'm dreading what it's going to be like for Brook Madame, because I feel that it was definitely made a lot easier for the ouchie dizzy time 3DS version. But it's going to be just a simple thing to suffer through. But then once the suffering is done, I will suffer no more. Until I do more difficult things elsewhere. Oh, look at that. I managed to do the Suka Risky. I'm probably just speeding up as I defeat this thing. Wow. Too easy. Oh yeah, fun to do your demolition as the Bowser dude. And of course, these guys, being as easy as they are gonna try to play some whack-a-mole with this. But I'll flame them all, if I can get a chance to flame them all. There we go, 100 coins. You can do the fast cash ring that you get from Trashers if you want to grind some on-field enemies to make things better. Get flam to my friend Fram. Oh yeah, I had to go back and get that block. I'm sure there's a couple others to get, but there's no Eclipse, but I'll still try to remember to do these as Mario and Luigi. Oh, you thought we were done listening to Toad Town music? We are barreling our way through. As punchable as Bowser, instead of jumpable as the brothers, has to adjust based on everything. But we are a beast trapped in a cage, despite all our rage. Even though we haven't really had Fury Mode happen yet. But I'd like to have it happen soon. Ball Mode, activate. Crash on through, only that single one, but then return for the next thing. So, as we get ready to treat things like being built in a buttery, flaky crust, all I need to remind you guys is that the composer for this game is Yoko Shimomura. Here we go. Very nice this music is. This is the Deep Castle music. And I'm gonna make you wait to hear the Mario and Luigi version of it. I'm sure we'll get to hear it for plenty of time as well. Oh, Yoko, you be composing all these games and songs for all the stuff I love. Hey look, we're very levitating Mr. Bowser. I mean, Yoko, my favorite game is Superstar Saga, and I love all the Mario and Luigi series, even though I haven't fully played through Paper Jam. But I feel like could be due for a replay of Dream Team. But anyway, speaking of dreaming, it's time to fight a dreamy dude with a couple different parts to him, but you can punch the thing out of the way, which I don't know if I was able to do it before, but this guy is called a Naplock. Good thing I remembered its name. And the Alarm Babam that I was able to punch without things getting too crazy, because if it were to move around, it'd be punched by the Naplock. But just want to go as long as possible without waking it up. And of course, doing anything to it at all will be the thing to wake it up. So yeah, it's just a simple thing. Whoa, hello. I'm surprised the explosionness didn't hurt me. Ooh, it's yucky, this snot bowl. It's like a bit more Vaporwave-tastic, I guess, in the 3DS version. But anyway, enjoy our cha-ching music as this guy gets all woke and angry. I'm angry! Uh-oh, I didn't get to punch any of them out of the way, so this might be bad for me. Ooh, yep, just barely didn't get things to happen. I could have probably been a little better if I was a little more frame perfect, but not like that. And these guys seem to be a lot easier than they're positing themselves to be. Luigi has aged before his brother, even though he's the big little brother. I don't want to be at 69 for long, but I'll deal with what I've got. Yeah, nothing is really giving me great numbers. I mean, defense there. Okay, here we go, speed. 4, that's definitely a better improvement. At least we have 69 in one regard of it all. So, yeah, I want to put the EXP salts back on Mario to just balance their levels out. Let's see. Yes, no, not special gloves. Do raise your special attack power 50%. Just want to get to my EXP salts because it's just a thing of OCD if you want to balance their EXP a little better. So I definitely got to keep track of all the locations I'm going in this version of everything. And of course, based on the bottom screen, you can't really do a little look aside from pressing select. You can do like a thing in the 3DS version to hit a close button and it brings up a bottom screen map, so it makes things a little better. But anyway, time to get to the crux of it all. Fawful is here? Fawfulcopters! Oh hey, look what happened. Bowser's in Peach's castle. You were so full of yourself. Told you I'd make it here. Laughable. Fawful won't lie. Fawful has shock of you getting here. But that shock turns to chortles as you stop here. This is as far as you go. Now this one talks. There are doors here that need keys, and Fawful has them. You will wander forever in my modified castle of Peach, until you cry from lack of doors. Poof! I'll break him down. You have energy like a little angry battery with no friends. But even if you get past the doors, the castle of Peach... Oh, but I have secrecy. Fawful says no more. Are you catching my Fawfulcopters? I thought he was getting all Irish with everything. Are you catching me, Fawfulcopters? Ooh, I see something beyond the red door. Just barely out of reach. And definitely get some Superstar Saga feels with the very emotive doors. Magic Koopa's in a cage. I'm sure it's nothing. It's probably nothing, to quote the Sonic OVA. Get ready to follow everybody. Let's see what all enemies we can deal with around as well. In this kind of dining hall deal. Fawful is lurking in Peach's castle. Find the 3 Fawfulcopters that escaped with the keys for you to collect in the world. This part of the music sounds like do Spectre Gadget, but also kind of gets some feels of Forest Maze. Even though it doesn't fully apply into it right there. Anything different going on here? Yes, we got Dark Treasures. I was about to say it was going to be the 3rd enemy because there's 3 enemies that hold Blitties. So, yeah, still have yet to see what the 3rd and final enemy. I figured it would be the other thing before the trash right here, but I honestly kind of forgot about it, and I wasn't able to get the Blitty. Geesh. Security? No. Okay, let's skip. One thing knocked out of the way, he also produced less blocks. Yeah, I was kind of worried about getting all Disappointed-tastic. Let's wait till he pushes forward. Like that. It's just kind of used to the 3DS timing, even though I only practiced it a few days ago, so I wouldn't really be within practice range for it all. Okay, yeah. The timing for this is also a little more stringent. Or less stringent, I don't know. Lenient, stringent, all the words that are fun to use. Stochastic. All the Blitties didn't even happen because probably only get one chance per battle with these guys, and of course, just a matter of getting them to spawn. I mean, yeah, they can have their overworld spawns. Come on, maybe do some damage to me? Activate rage? No. Yeah. I want to get some equipments. Pieces of equipment. Oh man. Does I want to go back to Blubble Lake for a particular thing? All a couple of different locations that may have a little bit of something for me with our Spike Ball ability. There's also a way to do Project K, aka, excuse me, the railroad with the Spike Ball ability, but I'm not sure if it really gives you anything. I'm gonna have to kind of go into it blindly myself. Alright, let's try Bob-omb Blitz again. Oh yeah, I gotta do the Brock My Dam challenge. Let's just guys better. Am I ever gonna get an excellent? I guess not. But a great is good enough. Even though most damage was done to the trash here. So gotta be ready to get myself some coins out of the deal. Meh. There we go. It's gonna be a lot easier to deal with, even though it seems like I should have gotten rid of the 3rd block that would have fallen on me. Excuse me. Clunk. There we go. Now I'm more in tuned with the timing. I guess it's a minimum of 3 that you have to deal with. I thought there were 3 instead of 4, but again, my counting just doesn't seem too proper. So we're gonna do the vacuuming because we got coins to get. Alright, it's gonna be defeated there because I thought, or I guess I was mashing well enough. Because I thought, no. There we go, that's more frame-tastic with everything. See? That's 3. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there I was proper. My minion band is treating me quite well by recovering everything. If only there were a slightly better version of it. Yes, you can get the Minion Band SP from Dark Treasures. I'm just gonna hop into this kitchen battle here and see if there's Dark Treasure as part of the thing, but no. It's another thing. I mean, I woke the dude up with the Suki Dookie first strike anyway. Oh yeah. Crazy timing with this. You'd think that the flame would explode the bomb. That's not the case. Ooh hoo hoo, then we got another thing coming on here. Let's see if I can be a little better about this before it gets all crazy mode. Maybe even let it happen. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna try to attack me soon. It's gonna like to line up with me before it gets to me. There we go. Had to be safe with it. But speaking of being safe, let's definitely mash our button very crazy-tastically to be utmost tastically safe. I don't know why I have to add tastic to it all. You think that would do damage to Bowser, but it doesn't. Very cheesy grin I have. Yeah. I'll say it's like, is this a jump attack that I have to dodge? Oh yeah. I gotta be burned on myself. Dark Fawful Guy. These guys, they've given item as well. Is it the AOK wear? I'm pretty sure it's up front and center. I don't really see it written. Oh, I think it's the Lucky Charm Dark Fawful Guys give. A nice piece of equipment, but I don't even think I have the item glows on right now. Oh yeah, gotta show off the Yube thing yet again. Ooh, I like the color scheme of it all. Feels like the Partners in Time deal, even though I'm pretty sure it's like pink with green with the Yubi Shruby deal. Alright, yeah, balance ourselves out a little more. Get Mario to level 30 and enjoy the numbers that we are poised with. Albeit meh. You're up there and I'm down here, but I can still first strike you and try to strike you down. Don't try it. How many times am I going to say that in this LP, especially towards the end? Get the Blitty, suck the Dark Bomb of Dark Starness. It's like the Dark Star Bomb or whatever. I don't know, but I got the thing defeated, so I didn't even need to do too much as Bowser. But we gotta try these guys again. This time, baby, I'll be Bowser-proof and get to level 25, so no more 24 for me. Bowser has some catch-up game to play. Speaking of catch-up, not on that. Hold on, let's try defense. Yeah, 3. I saw a 5 at the last second there, I believe, but 3 isn't too bad. Hyrule. But I might want to take a little bit of damage just to see if I can show off the Mad Bowser Fury Road mode. Anode, Beetle. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright. Now I'm remembering, because I did practice everything. I didn't finish the rest of the game, but I did a Mario and Luigi related situation beyond this stuff. Power Band Plus. Let's check that in a second after I get through some rooms. Oh yeah, this right here. It's a little return path, but we are not able to open the return path quite yet. So anyway, for the time being, we're going to check our Equipment Power Band Plus. A nice PAL booster instead of the normal power band of 10% boosting. But Bowser's pretty strong as it is, and I just got the level up and haven't battled since that level up, so... Yeah. I mean, the music isn't fully super amazing in the 3DS version, even though it's so good. I wanted to record my reaction to it, but I kind of rushed into the castle and was like, oh crap, I didn't really get a chance to set up the recording of everything. That was pretty easy. Get the green key. I feel like it's supposed to give you kind of a run around in this place. Speaking of this place, we're gonna stickify right there and then do a haymaker of gravity right there. You think there would be something? But there is nothing, not even a bean it looks like, especially not in the remake, because there were less beans to deal with. Definitely easier to see as well, even if it feels like there were more to get. Or like there were 19 instead of the 17. So, even more so in the remake. That's where I came from, so I want to leave through this way, I guess. Because this battle, Bowser Castle location, what am I trying to say? This castle, that's the word I was trying to say. It's quite convoluted. We see our next enemy right there. Quite the big place this is, so we're barely putting the showtime and everything a dent in and all. Dark McCaffle is the last enemy that contains ability for us to deal with. Let's see if we can beat this Trasher before I even get a chance to do much of anything to it. No, not really. So for the time being, it is Blitty time. Our final Blitty in the game, can we get it? We have received the Blitty, so that's 15 out of 15. Blitty Schmitty. And also Dark McCoffles. They're quite powerful. One of the better enemies for Bowser to fight if you want to get him to level 99 even, but you get your final boss rank at level 40. Oh no, is that mushroom going to heal the thing? Is it going to fall on it? Okay, I feel like it's at a net gain of HP there. But yeah, I'm gonna give a little punchly dunchly to that. Didn't really get to dodge the attack as I was trying to do. And I was going to do an upward thing, so watch the timer, get up, and ooh, I got a defense down. That didn't really do the greatest timing to deal with. Just looks like the timing for the Trasher itself is a little tight, if anything. Tight! Let's try a flame. Okay, that's just a great thing. And of course it kicks up to excellent over time, as long as you keep things held down. 3, 2, 1, and there we go, that's the timing. I was trying to remember how exactly it works in the DS version as compared to the 3DS version, if I want to get Francais with it all. I thought it was going to be a failure if it wasn't going to be an excellent, but no, it came out to be a great. So the heads didn't stick around. There's like a little strategy you can do to keep the heads around, and actually if there is another Dark McCoffle in the battle and one's head is up there, it seems like even if you do enough damage, it won't really make the other one's head come down, because there can only be so much spawned at a certain time, or something, because I shouldn't try to explain stuff that I'm not fully attuned to talking about. Ooh, and I can double things up right here, get some coins, and the bomb explosion of the atomic stuff. Even though it didn't work, oh wait, looks like it could have kept doing things. Oh no, this is bad. 75 damage, that's actually not too horrible. Stumble, you might fall, but still kill. Ooh, hello, bottom corner. I was having trouble keeping track of everything we're dealing with. A lot of blocks to get in Peach's Castle, and I feel like I haven't even put a dent in it, or even a corn in a pod, because of the Japanese names of Silent and his brothers. I don't need to worry about doing the sticky thing, but a little something you can do. Build up your momentum and all those other physics terms that I'm saying all weirdly. Kajonki! But it seems like there's not really much to gain right here. So what gives? I'll tell you what gives. My fist to the Dark McCoffle! You'd think I'd be getting some items with my treasure ring that I have upon me. Whoa, I'm getting all confused with everything that's happening. But let's see if I can get the Minion Band SP to upgrade the regular one I have from this treasure battle. Haha! 2 max nuts have been received from that battle. Let's check Mario and Luigi's gear. They do not have their items slots on, so treasure specs, I gotta combine it with that though to make things all the much better. Especially with the Dark Waffle guys, and see if we can get things happening. Okay, so Luigi does have the gloves on. So let's check Mario's EXP now, see if we're all matched up. We got 9,030 to 9,223, so one battle will probably do some decent matching up. Keep on thinking it's going to do it, Inspector Gadget, because I'm so spoiled and everything by Seba Gunner. Oh, look at that! I did a good thing and the dude's running away. Nothing for me. Hey, look at this. Bowser has a level 26. There are better numbers along the roll, though. Oh well, if anything to handicap how seemingly overpowered I could be getting. Room exploring, alright. Got a little climby wally dealy wheelie or something. Anything over there? Okay, there's that. The drumsticks times 2. And then 100 coins. TNC, that's like 280 HP. TNC. Maybe it's just that the fact that I felt like I was going to say seams as well. Gotta fill in all the seams. Where are we in the map? Okay, that ties over to the save block, so yeah. Kind of going out of order on the other kitchen side of things. We'll just skip that room. Let's see what we got right there. Okay, there's not really much to skip because it's another return style room from the one way or the other we're gonna get in. And something I like to do is not battle. 3 HP, and we are quite furious indeed. I didn't really intend for all this to happen, but hiya! 242 damage. That seemed like an essential double amount stuff. TNT drumstick. I'm pretty sure it's a drop from the whatchamacallit dudes. No battles from here though, so be very careful. Get as high up as possible. No real battles in this little frozen area. Is this our ice level that we've been waiting for so much or something? Things are kind of hard to indicate, but yeah. In the remake there's a, what you call it? An arrow? Yeah, I have to think what you called that thing. And what do we got? I'll go for the nut deal, if I even landed on anything. Pretty sure these things can respawn. Max nuts aren't too bad to deal with. If anything, I could just sell them off. Sorry, that thing was a little loud for you. Let's see, a little something. Did I even cover the side of it all? Oh yeah, there's the Falcocopter, but it's going to keep on trying to run away from you. For you. All for you or something. And I feel like we're kind of coming on time because my timer stopwatch is at 30 minutes right now. I thought I'd be able to do a lot of outside of Peach's Castle side questing, but for now, we have to economize our time with our economy ring, which does that. 50% spent SP Shrinker, decreases SP spent for each attack, so it kind of stacks, or is it just economizing right from the get-go? But anyway, enough, I don't really want to speculate upon that. Until next time, I'm Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, where we continue finding the 3 Falcocopters here in Peach's Castle, the kind of unexpected final level of the game, and maybe backtrack a little bit for some side questing, such as Beans in Toad Town with the water spouting deal. Do not dose yourself, and remember, don't forget to restore your HP and BP, as the remake would say.